Hey, what's up with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros and fanboys and fans, everyone else in between. I'm pop culture news freak here, aka MannyTendoWolverine. Follow me on mylinks.com, all the other good stuff and other social media platforms. Anyways, whoo, I heard about this 2 days ago, but it is what it is. Almost a day and a half, 2 days. The other one was from 11 hours ago, but it says it was one day ago on Google. I don't know why, but it is what it's half a day. It's a lot more news. Xbox is trying to work on a clone version of Monster Hunter style game for their next, I don't know, games for Gold Pass. But anyways, so this Gamestop, it's another bullshit thing here. That's why I'm playing Monster Hunter Rise music in the back. So this GameStop GME pauses for non-fungible tokens. Oh my god. Past 5 weeks I've been seeing this shit everywhere, even in granted back in May, June, July. I saw a little bit of it. But the whole fake monkey memes and the people smoking marijuana weed shit all the time as a little JPEG was a freaking joke in May, June, July last year. And then they got crazy. I think it's July, August, around that time, September. I think it was Logan Paul. He tried to make an NFT himself, and it was a cryptocurrency scam. And then it just blew up out of control earlier this month in January. Crazy. Oh, speaking of which, it's nothing to do completely off topic, but last day I get to be 32 years old because birthday's coming out tomorrow. And then the Legends Arceus just came out, so probably gonna pick that later up on Best Buys or Walmart later on. So there's that. I'm gonna be playing the living crap out of that. I'm picking my water type starter, my boy Oshawott. My personal opinion, the best out of the three. Not gonna lie, I saw a clip of Typhlosion's Final Evolution. It was the real one. It was pretty good. Great, it's kick ass. Not as kick ass as Samurott. Samurott is still kind of the same. He's still on 4 legs, but it looks like he's gonna be a dark type or a dark fighting type. It's a dark water or just pure water. Indecision was okay, but it still didn't grow on me, unfortunately. Wish it would have touched me the right way, in a good way. So it says this comes from Ashif Khan. So it says GameStop making NFT is still in the works. Let's begin. Still in the works. Appears that there's a lot of creators ready to set up the memes, art and memes. Companies pausing their creator sign up submission and get caught. I haven't heard anything from GameStop in a long time. This is like the first time in a while I do freaking GameStop news. So yeah, let's really begin. GameStop Shack has a very volatile year, and the company took advantages of it last year to move on by raising capital investors or to invest for the future. One such area, such as GameStop, has been dipping their toes into is the NFT space. Our NFT marketplace website has been updated today, pausing further content to sign up for submission, saying, "Whoa, lots of awesome submission here. Wait a minute, or we need a minute to catch up," unquote. And also goes on to say, reposts surrounding the existence of NFT marketplace have been picking up steam since we originally reported the website revealed back in May of 2021. With tomorrow's marking anniversary, the day Wall Street turned the bottom to buy the GME, many shareholders are looking forward to GameStop to actually announce something. While WSJ, Wall Street Journal, reported the NFT marketplace earlier this month, there still has not been an official reveal announcement. Some of the media has declared that the NFT marketplace DOA and GameStop its own message today in the marketplace website seems to imply there's a lot of demands as well as a lot of awesome. I read that. We are not accepting any new submissions this time. If you've already submitted the application, please stay tuned. So, the GameStop took all half your money, guys, and you invested it into their stocks, whatever. You might have screwed yourself over. Let's continue. GameStop GME shares down quite a bit from all the all-time high reaction last year, but there remains an army of real retail investors who's had shares and shows no signs of relenting the battle between Wall Street and Main Street. While the SEC providing very little clarity on what happened a year ago in mainstream media planning, I call them mainstream lying bullshit news media in my opinion, but that's what I'm not going to get into that. My truth alternative media side talking, but it says media planning to stock almost every other day. Many GME investors feel that it is invented and they are digging their heels into another ground. Hedge funds. Oh, there's still more to it. Okay, will NFTs actually be a positive catalyst for GameStop? That remains to be seen, but the initiative that highlights the change in the video game retailer for now. Today's news puts a spotlight on the fact that there is still demand for GME and NFT marketplaces. We'll be keeping an eye on NFC Gamestop for more updates. Keep it locked to Jimmy Shock News. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. It's still, for me personally, it still feels like a half of that shit is a scam. No offense to anyone that collects Bitcoin or Aethercoin or Ethereum or any of the other cryptocurrency. Some of that shit's probably real. I'm not trying to bash and say, oh, it's just all a fake scam and trying to steal all your money in one spot. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Yeah, you shouldn't put your eggs all in one basket because you'll lose all of it and you'll go homeless and spend the rest of your life on the fucking streets. That's what you shouldn't do. And for GameStop to do this, they already had a bad reputation for so many years. They only let you have fucking store credit money. It's always $5-7. It's never higher than that, which is bullcrap. And eventually, 2024, 2025, in my opinion, it's probably when the whole business is going to shut down. I remember 2019, 2020, when the original Nintendo CEO of Nintendo America before Doug Bowser took over was Reggie Fils-Aimé. He even tried to help, and that crap still didn't work. It still blew up in their face, and after a year and a half of them Mr. Fils-Aimé trying to help GameStop, he jumped ship. He didn't care no more. So that's how you know GameStop shot themselves in the foot 3-5 years ago, man. So let's get into some Monster Hunter wannabe news, but it's Microsoft Xbox news. So this Xbox is reporting on a Monster Hunter style co-op game, longtime Halo collaborator, certain affinity to said to be working on projects comes from Andy Robinson from Video Games Chronicles. I've read for these dudes in almost a month. So it says they're working with co-op style game developers, certain affinity. So let's begin. That's according to, I'm going to read half this article. This is a way longer article than the other one. It's according to GamesBeat journalist for Jeff Grubb, and claimed Giant Bomb showing the current paywall update now public on Thursday. Microsoft has actively courted developers to make co-op titles in order to make differentiations. I think that's how you say it. As Game Pass lineup. It says, quote, there are working for certain affinity which seems like Monster Hunter style games. Monster Hunter Clone Grub said they see the gameplay style succeeding, and Microsoft's like, hey, we should try to make one of those too. Anyone out there going to pitch one out? They want more variety of these kinds of games, and they're putting Game Pass. I thought those games for Gold Pass, and this is an example of that. They're like, we probably can't get Monster Hunter on Game Pass. Yeah, I guess they could make licensing deals, agreements, or TOS services, or NDA contracts with Capcom's Monster Hunter Rise series. So I want to make their own clone version. Hopefully it's not a shitty version. Hopefully it's good, even better than the original Monster Hunter. Who knows? I only played like 3 of the Monster Hunter games ever in my life, so some of them were good, some were kind of boring to me, and the story was really nice. All the waifu anime girls are really hot, and that's it. So that would be pretty expensive. And the fucking little clone, furry, anthropomorphic characters, they're funny too. I like them. But we definitely want a game like that because we see a potential for it to grow and be a bigger thing with long-term support. Update, separate report claims that certain affinities Monster Hunter style game has been in development since summer 2020. It's almost 2.5 years. Dang. And that's likely planned to be revealed next year ahead of the release of 2024. The report says certain affinity will be working on a new Halo Infinite game too. And the original story is continuing. I'm not going to read the whole story, I'm just going to read little pieces of it. Certain Affinity is a prolific support studio based in Austin, Texas. Oh, so it's not Canada or Europe, it's the USA. Cool. We just collaborated with installments of Call of Duty and Halo franchise 2007. Hey, so I've been around the block for a while, Certain Affinity. I thought that was Treyarch that made Call of Duty, not Certain Affinity. As well as shooters like Left 4 Dead and Doom. The company is led by CEO Max Hoberman, which is a former multiplayer and online leads for the Halo series. Last year, Certain Affinity announced a signed agreement to lead the development for its original IP, and possibly related to the projects it's reporting on working with Microsoft. Yeah, that working with Microsoft and Certain Affinity, that's going to be a big-ass freaking deal. These games, man, they could be extremely addicting as hell. Monster Hunter Rise, beautiful, beautiful artwork of the dragons. Some of the monsters look like demons. They kind of scared the shit out of me. And some of the little velociraptor ones like this, freaking epic as hell. They're badass. It's like my crack cocaine version of freaking dinosaurs. We thought Jurassic Park dinosaurs and the ones from Guardians of the Galaxy was badass. Nah. These are way freaking better. Extra kick-ass. And the wolves and the little wolves and coyotes. One of them I remember in 2020. I think one of them looked like Pokemon Sword and Shield version of Zacian and Zamazenta. So I'm surprised Capcom is sued by Nintendo though. But then again, they're working with Nintendo because half their games on the Switch too, not just the PS4, PS5. It's on Nintendo Switch as well. So that's probably why Capcom's not going to get touched by Nintendo because they're buddies. They probably sleep in the same bed with each other, in my opinion. That's all I can say for now. I'm out of here. If the clone's better than the original, this Xbox Series X version and Microsoft's version of Monster Hunter style game is better than the original Capcom's Monster Hunter franchise, Capcom better be sweating in their bullets. It better do something even better. Bring back Mega Man and, I don't know, Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 7. More sexy, pretty waifu hentai girls. Real pretty, Rule 34 fighter chicks, in my opinion. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Links to the description box down below, and to both the articles I read, and that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros and families, fingers as always. Talk with new commodities. I will soon. I see you guys today. Have a good night. Wherever you're near, South Asia, more content. Go to video ministries. I'm on news, which is drama news. I'm gonna watch TikTok drama news, YouTube drama news, and I guess regular mainstream media news. There's one on Minnie Mouse. They made a National Winter Independence Day. I was gonna talk about that, but I'll probably do in a separate video. My Odyssey BitTube right here instead. But yeah, follow me over there too, and once in a while Rumble as well. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and bye. I'll see you on the flip side. And once in a reaction, once or twice reaction videos as well. Just goodbye. See you on the flip side. Don't take the jab, the snake bite, the poison, the potion, all that shit. Goodbye.